Go and make the funeral arrangements. Because somebody about to die up in here right now. It's about to be a funeral right now. But see, we do God the same way. You come into the house of God and God don't speak to your situation. And the reason you're in a situation is because of your lack of maturity. And so God does not give you a right now word that speaks to your situation, so you act like God ain't talking to you. When God does not speak to situations, he speaks to your life. He don't speak to your now, he speaks to your. The word of God is the eternal word of God. So that means that the word not only has a present purpose in your life, but it has a future present for your life. The word of God never just speaks to your now. I don't just speak to your now. See, the issue is this. For God to speak to your now, he will contradict himself. Oh, help me on. Why would God tell you not to look at the things that are seen and then want to speak to it? He tell you don't look at what you're going through, but then every word you hear talking about what you're going through. Maybe if you can see it, you should have got a word for it already. See, God probably spoke to you 2 years ago and gave you a word so you wouldn't be right here. But you were going through something 2 years ago. And so when God spoke to this situation, you ignored it because it wasn't your right now word. God gave you the revelation to do thus and so to prepare you for 2 years from now because he's an eternal God. But you didn't hear the word then because it wasn't your right now. Well, it wasn't your right now. See, I needed my right now. And since it ain't speaking to my right now, that word wasn't for me. No, because I'm believing God for this, this, and this. And since that didn't speak to this, this, and this, that wasn't for me. God knows my heart. Okay? All right. Let me move on because my time is quickly coming to a close here. See, when I look for God in time, I end up missing God. God is not speaking to time because it is what you can see. However, he deals with the hearts of men. So when the times say one thing, God speaks to the heart and says another thing. Thus calling us to look at things that are not seen because they are temporal. And God is not a temporal God. He's an eternal God. Ginsburg, in his analysis of God's purpose in time, says this: everything in creation fulfills its purpose at the appropriate time and then disappears. Nothing on earth exists permanently. Everything has an expiration date. Oh, man. Lord, how you going to help me get through this? So just a side note. Since everything has a purpose and then it disappears, that means that once you have